Welcome to EDU World Space.
Chapter 4, problem number 21. Now we're getting into some Newton's third law questions, and they love to try and trick students with Newton's third law questions. So here we have a sprinter in the sprinting blocks. I have a detailed picture of the sprinter and a detailed picture of the sprinting block. All right, so the sprinter's 55 kilograms, and they can accelerate out of the block at 15 meters per second squared. So the first question is, what is the horizontal force acting on the sprinter? So going to Newton's second law, we've got the net force in the x direction is equal to m times the acceleration in the x direction. The sprinter is 55 kilograms. The acceleration is 15 meters per second squared. So we're looking at a net force in the x direction equal to 825 newtons. And the last part of the question wants to know what is exerting that force on the sprinter. So if this is the horizontal force acting on the sprinter, 825 newtons, that's the sprinting block pushing on the sprinter. The sprinter does push back on the block with that same amount of force. There's Newton's third law. Every action force has an equal and opposite reaction force, right? But this is a force acting on the sprinting block. That would cause some sort of acceleration of the sprinting block if it wasn't firmly rooted to the ground. This force is the force acting on the sprinter. I always like to say the sprinter pushes on the block pushes on the sprinter. Why does the sprinter accelerate? Because of the force from the block, not from the force that she exerts on the sprinting block. That would accelerate the block if the block were not firmly rooted to the ground. So even though those forces are equal and opposite, the sprinter is going to accelerate because there's an 825 Newton horizontal force acting on them. The block pushes them that way. That's what we've got.